The movie opens with the Russian smuggler named Oleg. A mysterious traveler arrives at Oleg's Christmas tree farm with a bag of money. Oleg checks the money with his hand and gives him the car key and tells him that your belongings are in the car outside. At the same time, Oleg feels strange and blood starts coming out of his mouth because the money was laced with toxic chemicals and he dies. Traveler also kills Oleg's goon by shooting him in the head. Before leaving, Traveler sets fire to Oleg's Christmas tree farm and goes out and opens the trunk of the car and sees a suitcase there. In the next scene, we see a man named Ethan, who is a TSA agent at the airport. Ethan has just found out that his girlfriend, Nora, is pregnant, and he is worried about expenses after baby. Nora also works at the airport and is the airline operations manager at LAX. On the way, Nora says to Ethan that you are not happy. You were happy when you wanted to become a police officer. Since you failed the police test, I have never seen you happy. Nora advises Ethan that you should take the police test again because it was your dream to become a police officer. LAPD detective Elena Cole arrives at the crime scene and finds an audio recording device in Oleg's watch, but the audio recording device is completely burnt. Ethan goes to his supervisor Phil and tells him that I am going to be a father and I need a promotion. But Phil laughs at him and says, you have never come on time, you have never joined a meeting, and you are talking about promotion. Ethan tells him that I am serious now, give me one chance. Ethan's friend Jason asks Phil to put him on the scanner lane instead of me, and Phil agrees. In the next scene, we see Watcher, who is also a sniper, takes over the van and hacks all the cameras of the airport. When Watcher sees that someone else is sitting on the scanner lane instead of Jason, he calls Traveler and informs him. Watcher calls his third colleague, who happens to be at Jason's house, to kidnap Jason's family. Watcher sends him the location of Ethan's house and asks him to go there. He goes to Ethan's house, but there is no one in his house, so they only come to know about his girlfriend Nora. A young girl calls Ethan and says that this earbud is not mine. At the same time, Ethan gets a message from an unknown number on his phone, which says, put the earbud in your ear. Ethan wears an earbud in his ear. Traveler talks to him and tells him that do as I say. If you don't, we will kill your girlfriend. Traveler tells him that after a while a man wearing a red cap will come with a suitcase. You have to let him go and do nothing. Ethan calls the police, but Watcher sees him through the CCTV camera, and Traveler asks him to cut the call quickly. Traveler asks him to keep your phone in the locker, and he does. Elena's colleague Herschel recovers the audio, but only a little, because the audio device was completely burnt. Elena listens to the recording for a long time. Then she understands a name. She searches this name on Google. Then she finds out that it is a very dangerous bomb. Elena calls DHS, and an agent of DHS named Agent Alcott meet her. Elena tells him about the bomb, but he doesn't believe her. Meanwhile, Herschel tells them that the TSA agent called the police from the airport. Elena asks Herschel to call the airport police and ask them to check all the passengers' luggage again. Both Elena and Agent Alcott rush to the airport. After a while, Herschel calls Elena and tells her that DHS Agent Alcott will be here soon. Elena realizes that the man who is with her is not Agent Alcott. Elena attacks him, and after a long fight, Elena shoots him dead. Ethan stops the luggage of a passenger and takes his ticket and writes a message on the ticket using ink and gives it to a guard for checking. But Traveler understands and puts something strange in guard's clothes, which causes him to die on the spot. Due to guard's death, Ethan is removed from the scanner lane, but Traveler tells Ethan that no matter what you do, come back to the scanner lane or else I will kill Nora. Ethan picks up the wine bottles and pours them into the coffee and changes Jason's coffee. Traveler tells Phil that your agent who is on this scanner lane is drinking alcohol. Phil goes to him and fires him for being drunk on duty. A man named Mateo, wearing a red cap, comes to Ethan's scanner lane with a suitcase. When Ethan scans the suitcase, it contains a very dangerous bomb. Ethan tries to stop Mateo, but Traveler threatens him that if you stop him, I will kill Nora. Ethan lets him go to save Nora. Ethan's health deteriorates, and he goes to the bathroom and vomits. Traveler meets Ethan there. Ethan tells Traveler that there are 250 passengers and some children in the plane, but he tells him that I don't care. The airport police stops the flight and starts checking all the passengers' luggage again. Ethan tells Traveler that I can't do anything for you now and takes the earbud out of his ear and runs towards Nora. Watcher takes out his sniper rifle and aim at Nora. In order to save Nora, Ethan is convinced to join them again. When Ethan is in the bathroom, Traveler comes in and starts beating him. Ethan takes out a plastic gun from Traveler's pocket and takes him at gunpoint. Traveler takes out his phone and activates the bomb and tells Ethan that the bomb will explode in 10 minutes, and the bomb cannot be stopped with the phone, and the bomb can be detonated only by opening it. Ethan quickly comes to Mateo, who is being checked by Phil. Traveler asks Ethan to kill Phil, but Ethan does not kill Phil. Then Traveler asks Mateo to kill Phil. He picks up the pen and stabs Phil's throat. Mateo tells Ethan that I am not their partner. They have kidnapped my husband. If I don't obey them, they will kill him. Ethan opens the bomb, extracts the nerve agent, and then defuses the bomb. When Mateo and Ethan are taking the suitcase to the cargo, Mateo is about to shoot Ethan, but Ethan sees him in mirror and goes down. Then he chases Ethan and shoots him continuously. The plastic gun explodes and he dies. Meanwhile, Traveler also reaches there and shoots Ethan. Ethan keeps the suitcase and earbud and leaves to save Nora. Elena reaches the airport and takes Ethan at gunpoint and is about to arrest him, but he pushes her and knocks her down. Before leaving, he tells her that he is an American wearing a red hat and that he is going to board Flight 1850. Ethan messages his co-worker Ron and informs him that there is a sniper in the van who is going to kill Nora. Ron goes to Nora and shows her Ethan's message. Meanwhile, the Watcher also goes inside the airport. When Ron tries to stop him, he stabs him. Then he runs after Nora to kill her. Ethan finds Nora. The Watcher is about to shoot both of them, but Mateo's husband Jesse shoots him. Ethan tells Nora that you go quickly and tell the LAPD officer not to stop the plane. Then he quickly runs to the plane and climbs into the plane's cargo. Herschel tells Elena that the Congresswoman is going to board Flight 1850, and she is the target of these terrorists. Elena quickly tries to stop the Flight 1850. Meanwhile, Nora comes to her and tells her not to stop the flight. If the flight stops, the terrorist will detonate the bomb in the plane. Nora says to Elena that my boyfriend can defuse the bomb. He has defused the bomb some time ago. Elena does not stop the flight. Ethan finds the suitcase and defuses the bomb. As soon as he defuses the bomb, Traveler finds out and he gets into the cargo and shoots Ethan. Pilots see on camera a man with gun in the cargo, so they turn the plane back. Ethan puts on a parachute and tries to launch the bomb, but the bomb does not contain nerve agent. Ethan pushes Traveler into the airtight refrigeration unit and throws nerve agent into the airtight refrigeration unit as well, which causes Traveler to die instantly. The plane returns to the airport, and the police officers arrest Ethan, but Elena tells the police officers to leave him. He is with us. Before leaving, Elena tells Ethan that you have done a good job. Call me as soon as you're fine. 1 year later, Ethan, Nora, and their child pass through a TSA checkpoint as they prepare to travel to Tahiti with Jason and his family. Ethan places his LAPD badge in the scanning tray, and the movie ends here.